And now, Health Beat on KTVO's Good Morning Heartland. Expect more.
And from the Health Beat, Tess Hedrick is with dietitian Debbie Guild, and this morning they're showing us how to preserve herbs. Good morning, Tess.
Good morning. Yeah, there's a lot of things you could do with herbs, fresh and frozen. So Debbie's here first to show us with the fresh herbs.
Yes. Things are starting to come out of the garden, and I'm getting a lot of questions at Hy-Vee. How do I dry herbs? How do I use them? So I wanted to bring a fun recipe. Corn on the cob is great right now, and I'll let you mix it up. This is grilled corn on the cob with basil butter. What we did was soften 1/4 cup of butter. And then go ahead and put the basil. This is chopped basil, fresh from our Sprouts Kids Garden. Smell that. It's amazing.
Ooh, it smells really good in the studio here. Let me tell you.
And then use, not this.
Use
this pepper and the salt, and you're going to mix all that up. Here's a spoon.
Okay.
I chopped the basil up with a food processor, but you could use, it's kind of stuck in there, isn't it?
There we go.
There's a spoon. You can mix it up. You can use a food processor, big or small, or a blender. Really makes herbs easy. Or just get out the.
See that.
And then once we've mixed this all up, we can baste it on our corn, which you can see we're not using very much butter, and there's a lot of herbs. So you'd baste that all the way around.
So it gives it some good flavor, some natural flavors, and
and less butter, and then wrap it up. I won't do that because it'll be loud. Wrap it up, and we put it on the grill for about 20 minutes.
It smells really good. And then if you're saying a cool way for preserving your herbs, you can put them in the freezer. Which
yes, definitely.
I had not heard of.
So
cool.
If you have an abundance of herbs, you can freeze them. You can get out your ice cube trays. I couldn't find them. I've recently moved, so I improvised and used Dixie cups. First thing you want to do is wash them, the herbs. You don't have to blanch them or cook them. And then put them in the ice cube trays. In this instance, I put them cut up with a little bit of water, and you can rip one open here. And you basically get ice cube tray herbs.
Whoa.
Ice cube herbs. And then you can freeze them in freezer bags here.
That's so cool.
And then add them to any recipe that you wouldn't mind a little extra water.
Right.
So things like spaghetti sauce, pesto, crock pot recipes, 8 to 12 months in your freezer.
That really is a great idea. And you can take this out of your garden, and once they're ready, sometimes you don't have a use for all of it like right then.
Yep. And herbs, if we're using herbs in recipes, we're generally using less salt, so lower sodium for those of us that have high blood pressure.
Good to know. This is pretty cool. I'm going to be doing this. Well, thank you so much.